In today's endgame video, we test out the hand cannon, and boy oh boy is it actually really good for elites inside of this. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. To unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP, check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. So today we're inside of Endgame once again. It seems like you guys like the Endgame videos, so I'm gonna keep them coming. Plus there's a lot of stuff that I haven't really yet experienced in this mode. So this is possibly really old stuff. It definitely isn't very much recent as the update, but today I wanted to try out the hand cannon inside of Endgame. Now the hand cannon is a very strong weapon, 100%. And it isn't actually, you know, a weapon. It's kind of a special sort of thing you can use, like say how you can have like the what's it called, the grappling hook, and then you say can have the active camo or whatever it is. It basically takes active camo's spot, right? So yeah, it takes a little bit of time to charge up, but I'm hoping today we can use it a little bit, and maybe we'll get the Z-Rex boss fight. That would be pretty fun. That would definitely be pretty cool to test it out against the Z-Rex. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I will say this. Okay, I wanted to actually plan on doing a blood burner video, and I will whenever the day comes that I actually unlock it, because it literally, I played 10 games today, and no, dude, I haven't gotten zone 5. Like, I've been 15 minutes in, and unless it spawns with 10 minutes left on the clock to fight the Uberklaus, I don't think it spawned at all for me today. So I'm gonna try, and if you guys are like, what the heck, why do you need zone 5 for it? You have to kill 500 zombies inside of zone 5 to unlock the blood burner. So it isn't no walk in the park, but yeah, we definitely got to get that done. I want to do a video on the blood burner just because it was back in MWZ, you know, things like that. But today we're gonna have fun with this hand cannon. Definitely would like to try it against some of these elites for sure. But there we go, there's that. We do have our max combat rating now, which is super sweet. Can't really complain there. Took quite a bit of a grind to get our operator back to that point, but I'll take it. Okay, so he's up here, this guild officer. We're about to have our hand cannon. Let me wait for it to activate. Okay, so here we go. We got 12 shots. So again, there we go. Well, that was easy. Jeez, oh my god, I am terrible. Ooh, that does good damage. Get me out of here. All right, we're out. We are out of here. It actually lasts quite a bit of time, which is nice to see for sure. Imagine if you could somehow get this to be infinite. Psh, that'd be a super sweet glitch. Yeah, there is nothing else around here that I really want to do right this second. We could go do this toxic field. We could go do this one, or we could go do this one. I'll probably just go do this one right here. That's a command center. You know what? We can go do that one. It's no big deal. A lot of times, a lot of people, whenever they do these, they'll just skip past all these AI. I actually like to take them down because it just gives me a little bit more XP, a little bit more kills, weapon XP, things like that. Whenever I do this stuff, sometimes people kind of get a little irritated with me because they might be waiting on me to unlock the actual legendary workbench. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? I like my weapon XP. We can go ahead and override the control locks now. Yeah, so it is going to take a little bit of time in between the hand cannon being active, but I want to try it out against, say, some elites. I want to try it out against, say, a boss. Hopefully we can get Z-Rex or something that actually is worth fighting, not like the VTOLs or whatever they're called. Okay, that's done. That's available. You know what? A smart man would probably take his melee weapon and get it legendary, because I definitely want to use this to max it out. How much damage does this deal in endgame? Ooh, nice. 18,000 30s. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. 36k is not peanuts. That is definitely quite a bit of damage in endgame for sure. I would love to test this out against this HVT. I want to test the hand cannon against this one specifically, but we gotta wait. But don't worry, it always respawns back in. So let's go over here and we can melee this fella, kind of get rid of him. So yeah, it's definitely nice using something other than active camo, although I will say using active camo is really good. That is my favorite one right now. we'll see today after we get kind of done using the hand cannon. It could change things a little bit. So I think what we're gonna do is either we're gonna wait for like the Z-Rex to spawn in or something, or we're just gonna wait for another HVT. I don't really need to keep running around and just spamming contracts all game. All right, we're gonna kill this fella again. Just go right up here. We're waiting on that HVT to spawn in for us. Okay, let me watch some of these other enemies. Don't want to die. Definitely don't want to die. I think I'll break my controller if I die ever again on this mode, because I do not want to have to freaking get back to 60. It is such a grind. Okay. It's HVT's here. Ooh, my gosh. Leave me alone. There's an exotic weapon. We're good with what we got. Okay. So now we have our hand cannon available. We can do this. So let's try and make sure we can actually grab this. Sometimes people will grab it to get those HVT eliminations. So here we go. Okay, this is when we'll see just how good the hand cannon can actually be inside of endgame. Z-Rex hasn't spawned in yet, right? No. Okay, good. One of them hasn't spawned in. I don't know if it's going to be Z-Rex. Pretty much all day it's been the Z-Rex, so how do I know? Whoa, that did 120k, dude. That did some numbers. Oh, that'd be cool if you could collat that. So strong, just collats riot shields. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, well, hand cannon does some damage, dude. Holy moly. It's actually kind of nuts. Alright, we can get rid of it. Okay. Anything else we could do right now? Not particularly. There isn't really anything just kind of hanging out. So it looks like we gotta wait a little bit more for another HVT. We could do something else, but again, I don't really want to do nothing else. I'd rather just kind of chill for a little bit. Maybe do something stupid, right? But wait for another HVT sounds better to me. But we can do this once again. If it involves killing HVTs, I'll do it. But you know, the safe ones I tend to stay away from. Not really, rather because they're hard. They're actually really easy. It's the amount of time it takes. Just no. I'd rather do a different one. Usually I can get my combat rating high fairly fast because I kind of stay away from that. You know, just doing any contract I can get my hands on isn't always going to be the best thing to do. Come on, get sawed to the face, buddy. There we go. Okay, nice. Give me a little weapon XP from that. Level this bad boy up. I don't even have a prestige of 1 yet. Matter of fact, prestige 2 on this saw, you do get a animated camo, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. Let's go. Okay, zone 5's here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I made such a weird noise. Bro, this thing wouldn't spawn in all day. This is literally, I've been playing for like 5 hours, and this is the first time I've gotten this today. Thank you. Thank you, COD gods. I think I'm going to have to start recording more. Seems like every time I record, we get it. Literally, first try. Not even joking. Okay. Zone 5. I do want to get some zombie kills here. Wow. Okay, yeah, we need to get some zombie kills. About 430 of them. That's a lot of kills, low-key, in a mode like this. But we got our hand cannon. We can use our hand cannon a little bit. So what I think is going to happen is this HVT is going to spawn in, right? We've already done this. I'm aware of what happens. But people are going to come over here and start fighting. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus the zombies. I ain't even going to really bother with him, because I would rather do this. Now, I will eventually use, say, my hand cannon on him, or I can right this second. And then we'll wait for it to kind of recoup. So let me pull this bad unit out. Spazo. Hit a shot, Spazo. Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, it actually deals good damage. Alright, we chunked off a lot of his HP. Alright, Spazo. Time to unleash the beast on these zombies. Maybe my exotic weapon would probably be better for this. I can imagine. But... just feed me freaking kills, man. That's all I asked for. I want the stupid blood burner. It's taking me all day. I've been on this game all day. I wanted to literally play for like an hour, and I was like, I'm gonna get this done in an hour. It ain't gonna take long. It's now 5 hours later. Yeah, not kind of the ideal situation I'm in today. So many zombies. Oh my god. Like, there is a lot of zombies right now, guys. Jeez. I will take every freaking kill I can get, because I need it. Everybody's like just fighting zombies right now. Most people don't even care about Klaus. Whenever I get my hand cannon again, we're definitely gonna attack him, shoot him. But right now, I'm just locked in on getting these kills, man. That is literally it. What is that? Exotic weapon? A random exotic weapon? Okay, it's interesting. Keep coming after me, zombies. Critical hits with this end up getting me kills pretty quick, so we definitely can keep going with that. Okay, we got our hand cannon. Let's go ahead and take it out. Come on. Gotta hit that core. Jeez, you do a lot of damage whenever he doesn't have that shield activated. Okay, so now I see why 500 kills realistically isn't that much. Seems like you can pretty much get it done in one go. If you have, you know, a decent weapon that you like using. He's about to be dead, so this is about to be done with. But shred! No more zombies hanging around? Okay. Come on. So, wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure this just disappears after we're done fighting him, to be fair. I wish I had my hand cannon right now, but we simply do not. Come on, you stupid thing. Die! Okay, we gotta reload. Alright, all the zombies pretty much were just like, alright, we're gone. We're done. We are out of here. Okay, we gotta reload. Yeah, I'm not seeing no zombies lingering around. It's just the mimic right here. Another elite behind us. Okay, we can reload, and he's dead. Alright, there's another exotic weapon. May I ask, what am I going to get lucky with today? Ooh, a submachine gun. I'll take that, actually. Sounds like fun. So, does Zone 5 just straight up disappear? Or not? Can, like, you still just chill and get kills in here? That would be clutch. I don't know if it does, though. Maybe it does. I hope it does. I can just chill here and get kills till I'm done. That would make sense, you know. Reload real quick. We got a decent amount of zombies on our tail. Come on. There we go. Some freshy limbs. Alright, we can pull out the exotic. This is going to be the meta for in here. Better than the shotgun, of course, but they're both equally just as good. We almost have our hand cannon once again. But again, we're trying to get really mainly all these damn kills right now. Yeah, the hand cannon definitely dealt some good damage to him. For sure, especially right when we got started. Not bad. Okay, I don't even think we're anywhere near 500 kills, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to take a while. We have 300 elims. I'm sure most of them were in here. So yeah, this is definitely going to take probably about 10 minutes. We'll see, though. We could get a lot of spawns rapidly. Who knows? We might be getting close to having this done. I don't freaking know, dude. But we have 430 total elims right now. We only needed 430 elims to be done with this inside of Zone 5. So I don't know how many we kind of got, like, in between us, like, being in, say, Zone 4 versus here. So we pretty much should be unlocking it soon, hopefully. And then we'll be good. We can get the heck out of here. Go use our hand cannon again for another elite. Come on, zombies. Decent amount of zombies right here should help us, dude. These freaking... This perk I have? Oh my gosh. Literally, dude, watch. Run around. Shoot. Stuns everything. Every time, too. Like, literally. Run around. Let me reload real quick, and it should stun them. There's an armored zombie. Stuns all the armored zombies, and then basically just goes right to the horde. Kind of crazy, actually. Like that. Crazy. Okay. We're still not done. Jeesh. Where are we at? 480. Alright, maybe we had a little bit more elims than I thought. We have 129 entities. 150 with that. Okay. Now, we'll see. We should be getting there. We're not too far away, no matter what it is. We aren't that far from having this done. But, again, we will see. You never freaking know. You never know. The game could not even be registering all these kills, and we could get kills for the next 27 minutes and still not get it. You never really know, man. That's just sometimes how the cookie just crumbles inside of good old Endgame. But we just got to keep getting the zombies to spawn in. And then we should be good. A little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. We are now closing in on like 700 elims for the game. We still haven't unlocked it. So hopefully it unlocks soon. But I think it should be for sure. I know I said that like 10 minutes ago. But we might be able to get it here in the next few couple of kills. Because we shouldn't need many. I mean, we had like 73 before we actually even started the game. So we only need like 400 and, I don't know, 26 or something. I don't freaking know. No, that would be wrong. You know what? I don't even know. I have been killing fear all day. My brain is not functioning in terms of math. There we go. Some more kills. What are we at now? 717. Bro, there is no way that I don't actually have this. There is just zero chance. I mean, wait. You know what's funny is I just now remembered unlocking the hand cannon. I didn't have a pop-up. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go with the fact that we probably did do it. Okay, and we probably got it unlocked. There's just zero pop-up. And, yeah, now we're gonna head back to Zone 4, because I do want to do another HVT before we do get out of this game. Plus, exfilling in Zone 2 is relatively easy. No, I'm not bad. I just like to exfil with ease. I don't want to be stressed out whenever I'm leaving the game. That is definitely not something I want to do. So we can grab this real quick. This will give us a little bit of XP, a little bit extra than what we already earned this game. Then we can dip. So 200 meters away, just right over here. A very good contract to just repeat over and over and over again. I mean, dude, if you got the hand cannon, you just one-tap this dude. Pull up, pink. That's so cool. I love it. I love you, hand cannon. I don't need any of this. What if I... No, that don't work. Okay, yeah, that don't work. All right, give me back my loadout weapon. Trying to figure out an infinite handgun glitch. Okay, we can head over to this right here. But, dude, the hand cannon is really good inside of this mode. I mean, yeah, it has that cooldown where it takes a little bit of time to obviously get it, but everything does in this, no matter what, and it definitely does very good. I mean, for Uberklaus, we did a good chunk of damage to him, and then we just obviously started fighting zombies, but we also can literally one-shot HVTs at the highest threat. I'll take that, dude. And potentially you could be a way lower combat rating than I am to probably potentially one-shot him, because he isn't, you know, that hard to kill, and, you know, you might not need all that damage. But for sure a hand cannon will kill him. You know, even if you're, say, combat rating 35, you could probably easily get that done. Which is actually pretty clutch, because say if you did have that, right, potentially, and you could actually equip it, I'm not too sure. I've played Endgame a decent amount, but not too much. That could really boost your combat rating if you could just load it with the hand cannon and then just fight Zone 4 elites. That's big money. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Endgame video. If you guys did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.